Those are new game pluses. All right. Alright, don't care about the hits. I just want to practice the dream sequences. Alright, that one you can skip, but I'm interested in the ones that have enemies in them that you have to fight. What's up, Dolphy fan? How have you been? Not quite, Dolphy fan. What I'm doing is quite different. I'll tell you once I'm done with this fight. Okay, so I'm actually streaming to 3 different platforms right now. I'm using a restream service. So basically what I want to do, and it's actually something that I've been doing for a long time, but I want to expand on the concept. Right? So I love doing all kinds of game challenges, right? And I usually undertake really tough game challenges. So I have a bunch of these on like YouTube and such. But I wanna go more in depth on it. So what I'm doing right here with Shovel Knight, this is some testing for a new challenge that I wanna see if it's feasible. So far, I've gotten very far into the testing, and it looks like it's feasible. It's just gonna be really tough to pull off. So basically, this is no damage, no relics, and no upgrades. I've been practicing individual levels, of course. I'm almost done. I got 9 levels done. So right now what I'm doing is I need 3 different files in order to practice the dream sequences in this game, because there are some dream sequences that have enemies in it, and they're not counted as normal levels. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just making files to be able to practice those dream sequences. So I basically redid my stream channels, and I redid my YouTube channel, and I really want to go full time on this sort of thing. So I actually have like a roadmap of games that I want to do challenges in, and we're talking about things that are like pretty difficult. Like, I mean, I have like, for example, 1 credit completions on my YouTube that were they're the only ones there of those particular kinds. So that's the sort of thing that I want to do, right? Ideally, I want to do things that no one else has done before. I'm not necessarily not going to do something just because someone else has done it, but I favor things that other people haven't done. And I definitely checked, and no one's done this before, right? So the goal with Shovel Knight right now is to be able to complete the game from start to finish without using any relics, without upgrades, and without taking a single hit in the entire game. That's the goal. So the goal is to use nothing but the shovel and beat the whole game without getting hit. And like I said, I got 9 stages completed. I have highlights and YouTube videos of those levels. So I still have to practice the dream sequences, and the last few levels, and then I'll be done with like routing the challenge. And then after that, then the hard stuff comes, the fun part, actually trying to do the whole thing. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, Twitch, Hitbox, and YouTube. Those are where I'm streaming to all 3 simultaneously. Alright, so before I continue, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the first dream sequence with enemies is going to be right after this next level. So I have to go back to the title screen and copy my file. Okay. 7. Okay, so we're gonna use this one because with this file we're gonna continue. And then we're gonna copy it again when we get to the next dream sequence. Right now I'm not worried about taking damage. I'm purely worried about just getting the dream sequences and being able to practice those. Music from the last level. That level, the name of the song is called La Danse Macabre, but honestly you could just search the name of the level and find it on YouTube. The level is called the Lich Yard, if you want to look that up. Or you could just search for Shovel Knight soundtrack. And yeah, look for the Lich Yard. But the name of the song is called La Danse Macabre if you wanna check under that. As I said, I'm not worried about the damage right now. I'm just worried about getting the dream sequence practice. What's up, Bo? How you doing? Okay, here we go. This is the first dream sequence. Now, this you can't skip because there are enemies here that come to attack you. The idea is to practice not getting hit here. Yeah, see, when these two knights come, I could actually just bounce off this guy and not worry about the other knight. I don't have to fight them. I just need to make sure. That I don't get hit by the ghost that comes from off screen or the rats. Now, here's the issue, right, with practicing these. In order to practice it, I have to keep doing that previous level. Because the dream sequence comes once you finish the level. And once you beat it, you can't continue it at all. So, what I'm gonna do is copy this. And I'm doing alright, Bo. I'm gonna be doing a new string of different types of game challenges. I'm actually investing in a new computer soon, so I'll be able to stream a wider variety of games. So some of the more like demanding types of games, like Tomb Raider 2013 and Batman, BioShock Infinite, that sort of thing, like games that I can't really reliably stream right now, I'll be able to stream them very easily. Once I get the new computer, which should be soon, hopefully. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on this, mainly this and Left 4 Dead 2 speedruns, but I'm not gonna be doing just speedruns or just anything that I have been doing. I'm gonna be doing like a variety of different things. So this, for example, is not a speedrun. I have considered speedrunning this game, but as of now, I mean, if I do wind up running it, it'll be after I accomplish what I'm trying to do now. I really wish there was a faster way to practice these dream sequences, because I mean, it's kind of an important part of what I'm trying to do here. Once I get the dream sequences down, I'll move on to the last few levels of the game. And then, after that, it's all about consistency training. Making sure I'm good at the levels. Once I do that, I can actually go for the real McCoy. And there's also another playable character in this game. So there's a possibility of no damage for him as well. Alright. Dream sequence number 1. Actually, it's number 2, but it's the first one that has enemies in it. I need that frog to go. Yeah, see? As long as the frog is gone. See, that would have been perfect. I just need the frog to not be there. Yeah, too bad. I can't. Well, actually, let me check something real quick. Alright, let's see here. This is kind of a long shot, but let's find out. Uh-huh. So there are codes for this game. Wow, there are a lot of codes for this game, holy smokes. But there are no codes here from what I can see. There are none that put you directly at the dream sequence, which is what I was checking. I wanted to see if there was one that would you can just go directly to that. Instead, there's, you can start the game with certain levels already completed. But I mean, I need to practice these levels anyway, so I might as well just do it myself. But there are no... Wow, they put a lot of codes in this game, that's crazy. Yeah, but I can't see anything. I can't see anything that's sends you straight to the dream sequence, so I have to play the level. Every time I want to practice it, I have to play the level. Good thing there are only 3 dream sequences with these fights, and it seems it seems like only the second one is difficult. You know, just from my observations. The first one and the third one don't really seem that bad, but the second one might take some doing. Definitely good practice to do it this way, because I get practice for this level and then the dream sequence at the same time, so it's not all bad. But yeah, definitely got to get rid of the frogs ASAP, and then just bounce the frogs and the rats. Then just bounce on the knight and don't get hit by the ghost. Ah, I bounced into him. Dude, it's kind of ridiculous. I just realized you can't pause here. Like, I hit the frog, but I recoiled off the knight and got hit by the other knight. But I can't pogo on the frog because the frogs are random, and when they emit electricity, I know it's kind of dumb, like electric frogs, but you can't pogo on them when they're electrified like that. You get hit instead. So I need to make sure I take the frog out, both of them, without using the pogo. And unfortunately, the knights take so much damage. Like you gotta hit them like 4 or 5 times to kill them. That takes too long. What's up, RBD? Thanks for the good luck. I'm very close. I'm very close to completing my routing for this. All I got left are the dream sequences and the last few levels. But the other 9 main levels, I got those done. Alright. So we need to kill the frogs without getting bodied by the knights. I have an idea for this, but it's gonna be a little tricky. Jesus Christ, man. Like, and then I get the electricity. See, that's the problem. The electricity. If it weren't for that, I would be able to just simply pogo them. See, here's the thing. Those skeletons at the start, when you kill them, they drop their skull, right? Now, that skull will instantly kill the frog. So I was trying to hit the frog, the first one, with one of the skulls, and then I want the second one to get close enough, but I don't know. And those frogs are random, like their jump distance, their jump height, whether they use electricity or not, it's all random. So I can't really plan for that. I just have to I have to find a strategy that's gonna always work no matter what they do. Do the dream sequences even really count / need to be done? Yeah, they do count because they happen as you play through the game. So the first dream sequence happens after the first level, right? But that one can be skipped because there's no enemies in it. It's really just kind of an introductory one that it's just intended to teach you that you should try and catch Shield Knight. But once you complete the first 2 levels, well, the first 2 Knight levels anyway, like once you complete this level and the Lich Yard, where Spectre Knight is, the game gives you the first dream, like unskippable dream sequence that has enemies in it. You cannot skip that dream sequence, you have to play it, and it is part of the story. So even though it's technically not its own level, it still counts. I mean, if I go through the entire game without taking any hits in any of the main levels, and then I just put like a little arbitrary clause, oh yeah, I got hit a couple times in the dream sequences, it's gonna look really bad. Because it's like, oh yeah, you did the rest of the game, but these segments right here, you still got hit. So it still wasn't no damage. It's still technically not no damage if I were to complete the game like that. I want it to be 100% bona fide no damage. I don't know what to do about the frogs. I really don't. Because I can't pogo them. When they get electrified like that, I just cannot pogo them. And they don't jump at the same time, so sometimes the knights get close, but the frogs are still behind the knights. So it's like the knights are protecting the frogs. And I can't really just freely jump over the knight and try and hit the frog because there's a ghost over there as well. Not to mention the frog could just jump into me if I decide to jump over the knight. The first one is skippable. See, I have this completed, right? So, once you complete the Lich Yard and this level, you get the first dream sequence with enemies in it. You can't skip it. And the only way I can practice it is by doing this level and completing it. Because there doesn't seem to be a code or anything to go directly to the dream sequence. So yeah, I gotta keep playing this level. Every time I mess up, I gotta play this level just to get another crack at the dream sequence. And the same goes for the other ones. Later on, I mean, the third one, apart from the frogs, this first one doesn't seem that bad. The third one also didn't seem that bad from my observation. The second one seemed like it's gonna be bad, so I have to, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I kind of just like went through them normally as I was practicing the other levels because I really wanted to focus on the main levels before the dream sequences. The main levels are really what require the most amount of attention. I just need to find an answer for the frogs. If I can do that, then this first sequence will be pretty simple. But the frogs, like I said, the frogs are random. Their jump timing, their jump distance, their jump height, and whether or not they use electricity, it's just random, so I gotta find something that's gonna work regardless of what they do. I missed out on a lot of damage. What the hell? And by the way, you can't pause in the dream sequence. Like right now I'm trying, but it doesn't let me. So I can't even pause to see what I'm, to take a moment to think about how I would handle something. See, that was just kind of luck right there. See, I don't know what I could have done there because it was either pogo the ghost and then get hit with the rat, or kill the rat and then, get hit with the ghost, I can't let them get that close. I need to get rid of the frogs before those guys get close. That way I can give them my full attention once the frogs are gone. Now, the only thing that I could do there really is, since you can kind of manipulate the knight's movement, I'm gonna have to try and manipulate it so that he's further to the edge of the screen, because I want to maintain as much of the middle as I can. I missed him a bunch at the end there, but worked out anyway. Okay, what am I gonna do about this friggin' frog? I think I don't know. I'll take out one frog, get rid of some of the rats, and hit the ghost, and then maybe deal with the other frog. Shit. I couldn't see him because he was like overlapped with the other knight. So I couldn't see that he was getting ready to attack. This time it was a knight that got me instead of the frogs. I did, however, manage to keep one of the knights on the left. Basically, I want that knight to the left of the skulls that drop, so that when the frog comes, I can just use the skulls very easily to get rid of him right away. So that part worked out. But that knight that hit me, I couldn't see him because he was overlapped with the other knight. I mean, I knew he was there, but I didn't know he was preparing his attack. So when is the single segment speedrun of this category? I'm not speedrunning this. This is not a speedrun. But I know what you mean anyway. The single segment of this is when I'm done practicing the dream sequences and when I'm done learning the last few levels of the game for no damage. Once I do that, all I really got to do is some just basic level practice, like consistency training, and then once I'm confident, I'll try to go for the actual real thing, the single segment. I got 9 levels done so far, so I got the bulk of the game done. It's really just tying up the loose ends, you know, the dream sequences and then the very end of the game. That's really all that's left. But the Chewy Center has been completed already. Well, it is kind of tough, you know. Text on the internet, sometimes you can't tell. And it counted too, wow. I didn't think that would trade. That was a really fast fight though. That was like the fastest I've done that fight. No, frog. Don't do it. Okay, there you go. A single segment speedrun of this category feels like it would be a nightmare. Well, if you want to get technical, if you do complete the category, that would be the world record for a speedrun of the category. No, but doing it fast, like trying to do it as fast as possible, I agree. I definitely think it would be a nightmare. That's why I am not worried at all about doing it fast. If I have to take it a little slow, just to be safe, I'll do that. Yo, what's up, Derizadon? How you doing? Who will challenge the record indeed? It's kind of like it's kind of like someone challenging my Turtles in Time arcade speedrun, because I'm pretty much the only person that's legitimately even beaten that game on 1 credit, let alone the speedrun for it. So yeah, it's kind of a similar thing. But yeah, I'm not worried at all about going fast. I mean, it definitely looks cool when you go fast. I'm going semi-fast right now, but that's just because I practiced the level a lot, just trying to do it without getting hit, so you kind of already know. And I gotta wonder how something like this would be if you decided to use relics, but like let's say you allowed relics, but you banned the phase locket. So you can't use the phase locket, but you could use everything else. I just wonder how the category, like, what would be different about it. I gotta imagine that it would look very similar to the speedrun, in that, you know, a lot of the speedrun strats you would use, just because they're fast and, you know, reliable for like avoiding damage. But I figured that would be like, I don't know, it just seems like it'd be too easy, you know, to like defeat bosses and stuff if you can throw projectiles at them and, you know. Yo, what's up, Ishmar? How you doing? I saw what you posted on Discord, and what the hell is wrong with you, man? You gotta know that stuff like that is just not allowed. Alright, here we go, the dream sequence. Nah, actually, I didn't look too in depth into it, so I don't really know what the terms are, because that's not really something that I particularly care about. But I mean, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous if they just did like an about face on the terms and said, I don't know, they're dumb, dude. I do agree with you there. I'm not gonna count that hit. There we go. I need the rat gone. Okay, cool. Ghost. See, once it slows down, I'm good. I don't even care what's near me once it slows down, because I could react perfectly to everything. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know, it seems like every time something good happens, something good comes out, you know, you have a group of dedicated coders or whatever that, you know, they're passionate about something like streaming and whatever. You know, if they got a good thing going, it grows, it gets big, you know, that they're successful, and then at some point, people who did not share that original vision, that original passion, they become part of the company, right? They get hired because jobs or whatever, and then eventually things take a turn for the worse because those people just want to do whatever the fuck they want. And it no longer holds true to the original vision and the original passion that, you know, you get what I'm trying to say. It's like things start out in grassroots. They could start out really well and grow, and then after a while it's like what Dark Pro said, no fun allowed. Like everybody wants to get their fucking greedy mitts on it once they see, oh, it's big now, it's good, and so they got their greedy mitts on it. You have a good thing going, and then it just has to get tainted somehow. It's kind of like YouTube's stance on like games. I don't even like understand YouTube because they have like this YouTube gaming thing, right? Which I'm currently streaming to. But I was pretty sure before that their rules concerning games are kind of draconian, because it's like, I don't know, you don't own the game, so it's, I don't know, you can't claim the copyright on it, so you can't monetize it. But then there's like exceptions to that, right? And the exceptions are really silly. So I don't fucking get it, man. All I want to do is play games. Like, all I want to do is play games, be good at them, record them, you know, have some nice entertainment going for people that like to see this sort of thing. And that's all I want to do. But they got like all these fucking rules and terms and stuff that just kind of limit that. And say, no, you can't do this. No, you don't own that video because you didn't make the game. Like, fuck you, dude. Now, as far as music, yeah, I'm not too sure about their stance on music, but my point is that I feel you, bro. That's my point. These guys have these lame-ass rules. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll just... Look at that. And I was able to catch Shield Knight. I think I'll just bait that Knight into using his shield. And that way he won't ever be a problem, like in terms of attacking. And every time he uses his shield, he stops moving forward. Not to mention, when I hit him, I can push him back. And since I'm doing a high jump, I can also cover the jump arc of the frog, the rats, and the ghost. So I think that's what I'll do. But I want to give it a few more tries before I continue this. I do want to give this a few more tries before I do the next dream sequence. Yeah, I mean, Ishman, I really don't get it. Like, on YouTube, you can make a living off of critiquing games. Like, you can play a game, record the video, and just say shit about it. You could say the most nonsensical shit. It does not matter. You can say the most nonsensical shit, and it could be, I don't know, whatever you want, basically. And that video will be fine. Because you're talking over it. But if you just have a video of only you playing the game, and that's it, and you're not like commentating on it, that's not okay, apparently. As far as I'm aware, anyway. As far as I understand it. Maybe I'm understanding that wrong. And by the way, a lot of people don't know this, but that guy that you mentioned, it's actually Gilva Sunner. Gilva Sunner. That guy's YouTube channel before was Silva Gunna. Silva Gunna was his channel, and it got closed down. YouTube closed it down. So he made a new one, Gilva Sunner. And that one's still up. I don't know if his videos are monetized though. I mean, he just posts game soundtracks, right? I don't think you can monetize that. But like, I'll give you an example, right? So, my Turtles in Time 1 credit completion. Wow, he moved out of the way like last second. Wait. Verified? What, you mean his new account is verified? And like good standing and all that? Oh, the old one. Well, yeah. Well, the old one was closed down. But, so, I have my Turtles in Time 1 credit completion, right? Now, I have a bunch of these videos up. But there's one in particular that I have commentary on, because that particular one is, it's the hard version of the game. There's 3 versions of the game, right? And that one took me a long time to get, so I have commentary for it. That video, in YouTube's eyes, is fine, because I am commentating on what's happening in the video. But the other ones that don't have any commentary, that is just me playing the game, it's not fine, according to YouTube. Now, obviously, when it comes to this sort of thing, see, this sort of thing it's basically started in recent history, right? It hasn't been around that long, to be honest. It's recent history, so law hasn't really caught up with this. So all of these stupid rules that they come up with, it's really just about avoiding litigation and not so much, oh, where are all the other enemies? Whoa. Where are the enemies? Where are the enemies? They didn't spawn. They did not spawn. The other enemies didn't spawn. They just... Oh my god. Is there a way to manipulate that? Because I would love that so much. If I could consistently manipulate that. They just did not spawn. They just refused to appear. They were just intimidated by Shovel Knight's stature and his manliness. Alright, well... I don't know. I don't know. Watch it never happen again. Alright, so... Alright, so, like I was saying, right? So... so regarding litigation, right? Shovel Knight refused to dream about those terrifying monsters, yeah. So yeah, there's, as far as I'm aware, and I'm not a master of law by any stretch, but as far as I'm aware, all these like terms and stuff regarding games and like YouTube and whatever, there's like no concrete law that says that we can't do this. But these companies are just so fearful of litigation that they just want to do everything possible to make sure that they don't get sued, basically. So they're just trying to cover their asses, which is understandable, but sometimes they're really fucktarded about it. And honestly, I just want to fucking play games. Like, I want to play a game, I want to be good at it, I want to do like challenges in games and record them and say, look, no one's done this shit before. This shit was hard as fuck to accomplish, but I did it. After a lot of perseverance, I did it. And I just want to be able to show that video to people and say, enjoy this video. This took me a lot of effort. I hope you find it entertaining or whatever. I want to be able to say that without these fucktards saying, no, you can't put it up. No, you can't make money off of it. It's not yours. Like, dude, you know how much effort I put into my shit? And you trying to tell me that it's not mine? Like, I know the game is not mine. Fuck off. I'm not dumb. I didn't make the game. But don't tell me that my video and that my performance is not mine. You're a fucking moron. I agree. Copyright laws in general, not even related to games, just in general, copyright law is really stupid. And it needs to get with the times. But this kind of thing that we do, like streaming games and making videos and shit, like, I mean, this is a recent history that this started. And all these companies want to get their grubby mitts on it and then tell you that, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, where were you before when all this shit started? Definitely not trying to promote what we do. You were too busy worrying about your own shit. It's funny because I'm streaming to 3 platforms right now, so I'm having a conversation with you, Ishman, on one, and no one else on the other chat can see it. So it's just kind of weird, but alright, time to despawn these fuckers. They're not coming. They're not coming. Twice! Twice in a row. Twice in a row, dude. Oh, did I actually catch her? I don't know if it plays a sound effect if you catch her. But I did hear one. Yeah, the Rizadon. Like I said, I'm streaming to 3 platforms. And Ishman apparently got banned from Twitch. So that's why we're talking about copyrights and terms and shit. He's on my Hitbox chat right now. And yeah, Ishman, I got the strat. But I don't know. It happened twice, but I need to see if this is a consistent thing. I wonder if it depends on my position on the screen or if it depends on I don't know. Maybe if I kill the skeletons fast enough that happens. Because I've been hitting that first skeleton super early. Yeah, I am woe. I'm trying to get back into streaming hard because honestly, I want to make a living off of what I do. And what I do is performing. That's what I do. I perform really difficult things in games. So speedrunning is part of that, but it is by no means the only part. And you know, in order to grow and expand, I think I have to be, you know, available on different platforms. So I've been, you know, putting a lot of effort into Twitch, Hitbox, YouTube, mainly those. Mainly those are the three platforms that I've been focusing on. Twitch, Hitbox, and YouTube. But yeah, I realized that I don't have the popularity for that sort of thing right now, but I don't really give a fuck. I mean, I'll find a way to make it happen. I just want to do what I love doing. So I want to get out of these shitty jobs that I'm in right now, and I want to do this full time. I want to stream and make videos and shit all the time, and I just want to constantly be working on a challenging game project of some sort, whether it's no damage or a speed run or a 1 credit completion or some kind of unique challenge. I want to be just always doing that sort of thing. So yeah. Also, what's up, Niglaria? I'll check out that link in a moment. Wow. Super fast fight. Niglaria, I'm well aware of the problem factors, but here's my stance, right? My stance is I have this thing that I love doing, and that's what I want to do. So I'm going for that, because if I don't go for that, then what the fuck am I doing, right? Like, do I want to keep doing these shitty retail jobs for the rest of my life? No. Because that's what I'm doing right now. Shitty retail. So my plan is just do what I love doing and work really hard on... Dude, 3 times in a row, I just completely got rid of all the enemies. That's the key. The key is to destroy those skeletons. At the very least, the first one, get rid of him as soon as possible. That's it. Just get rid of him as soon as possible, at least him. And it seems like the other enemies just don't spawn. But yeah, Niglaria, there's no end of people that are gonna tell me that I can't do this, or that it's too hard or whatever. But nothing worth going for. I mean, or rather, here's a better way of putting it. Nothing worth accomplishing it ever gets done by giving up. So there you go. there's the little nugget of wisdom for the day. And I think I nailed this dream sequence. I think it's time to move on. I am Woe. Ever completed a no damage run already? Yes, but not in this game. Except for, unless you count individual levels. I have definitely done individual levels. Also, I was actually supposed to... complete that. We'll do it on the other file. We'll do it on the other file. On this one. I don't know what that is, Niglaria. And yeah, basically, I am Woe. I've done no damage for games like in the past. Just like games that I've played as a kid and whatnot. Not really recorded. I would say the only like recent no damage that I've done that's actually recorded is I have a campaign of Left 4 Dead 2 on YouTube that was done no damage. And then I've done other campaigns of Left 4 Dead 2 of no damage, but none of them are recorded. Just that one that I put up. But I'm gonna try and go for that sort of thing more and record it. Of course I did, Ishman. Of course I did. You realize they can't see what you're saying, right? Because you're on a different chat. Get bodied. Get bodied by the Twitch terms of service. I don't think Niglaria much cares, dude. What cheat codes, dude? There are no codes for that game. That game doesn't have codes. I didn't host a local server, dude. We were playing fucking a Valve server. These enemies aren't coming now. They're just not here. This is the 4th time now. Look at this. Alright, well. Dude, Ishman, just lie down before you hurt yourself. Alright, so I think the next dream sequence happens after these 3 levels. I believe. Because you can give God mode to 1 survivor. That's a thing, according to Ishman. Look, stop confusing the people who aren't in that chat, alright? Whoops. I am woe. Oh, I didn't realize that happened. That's good to know. I thought you would like pop up through the platform. Not even worried about damage right now. Just want to practice dream sequence. I wanted to see what would happen if I jumped a little late there. Oh no, gotta jump early. Almost got 9 hits there, wow. Oh, that was a good one. Good fight. I don't know, man. Zips are a thing that can happen in lots of 2D games. Zips are basically a failsafe. And there are a lot of games that aren't known for zips that have zips in them. So... I don't know, man. It'll be found one day. Dude, don't hate on the sushi. It might give you parasites, but it has feelings, man. Gotta respect the sushi. Oh my god, get out of here. I saw what you said, Niglaria. It didn't lag for me. Nice. That was a really nice fight. Plague Knight is kind of random, so doing that fight, that's actually one of the harder fights in the game to do without getting hit. And that's a skippable one. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and do this level. Alright, well, have a good one. Oh, wow. He kind of bullshitted me there. I'm not gonna worry about that. I like hit him on top with the pogo and he hit me instead. Even though I did a pogo on top of him. Alright, that's the next skippable one. So now we're gonna get the next dream sequence after this next level. So gotta copy the file now. Okay, so it's this one, copy it over that. And now no. We'll do this one. Actually, could have just gone down. I forgot about that. Just go down. Freedom Planet, all characters no damage. That's definitely possible. It's definitely something I might do. No damage is definitely something that I find very interesting for certain games, because I mean, it's just basically the concept of don't get bodied. Like, I don't know. You just play the game and nothing ever touches you. It's just it's just a very fun way to play a game, I think. Because ultimately, if you can't get hit, then you don't lose. Unless you fall in a pit or something, but otherwise, you don't lose. Now, this section I really don't like. Wow, I didn't get any hits on them. That's bad. Alright, we're good. Those two guys are basically the main danger of getting hit in this level. That and the boss, of course, which I'm probably gonna mess up. Yeah. Got hit by the lava up top. Whatever. Consistency training is another time. Although actually, I'm gonna practice this guy a lot anyway because I got the dream sequence now, right? Yeah. So this is the second dream sequence, and this is the one that looked like it would be a problem. But then the first one looked kind of like a problem until I despawned everything. Blue guys. Those purple birds don't keep coming. I only got hit once here. Maybe it won't be as big of a problem as I thought. Those gray enemies though, those guys are a problem. They need to go like immediately. Safe spot there. There you go. There you go. Alright, so this guy is actually a little random too, with how he comes out of the wall, like the actual height. Alright, that was a little better than last time. Alright, dream sequence. We need to not get hit with those purple birds, which means I can't bounce too high up. I can't pogo too high up. And those gray guys gotta go immediately. Now, who do I have on the ground? I don't remember. The knights. Oh, wow. So if I get rid of the knights, I get all these guys? Or maybe they come regardless, because I think I killed some last time. But the screen doesn't move, which means those blue guys are going to be in consistent positions. They're going to be in consistent positions, which is not true of this level. When you play it normally, they bounce off the edge of the screen. So that, I got that going for me. The blue guys I'm not going to worry about because they don't actively attack you, they just move around. Those gray dudes in the air, those are a problem. And the knights. I think as soon as I killed 2 knights, 2 more came. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kill 1 knight and then leave the other one. And then I'll just pogo. I'll pogo off with the 1 knight. Because you don't gain a lot of height when you do that. So I'll be able to avoid the purple birds quite easily if I do that. It'll also give me a little height to deal with those gray dudes. So I'll try that next time. Okay. not a bad fight. Alright, I gotta get rid of one knight as soon as I can. And then leave the other one alive and bounce off him. Ah, Jesus Christ. Or, I could actually, hold on. Do more of those guys come? It's only 4 of them that come. Shit. I wanted to see if they kill the knights instantly, because he killed the knight with that potion that he dropped. But I can't... I don't know if it was because I had already damaged him, or if because the potion just kills him outright. Now, see, I don't want to be in the middle. I don't want to be in the middle because they drop potions from both sides, right? Now, if I'm in the middle and I'm just standing on the ground, I'll get hit with the potions because they aim the potions at you. If you're just standing there, you're gonna get hit. Now, the only way to be in the middle and avoid the potions is to jump as they fall. Problem with that is that I have to time my jump. But if I time my jump, it means I have to stay on the ground with the knights. And if I just stay on the ground, obviously they're gonna attack me. So I want to try and jump over the knight as the birds come, but it's kind of hard to react to the birds because they come kind of fast. So I guess I gotta just get used to their timing. Wow, that actually hit me. Fuck off, guy. I have to get used to their timing when they appear. But there's another problem because those gray guys, let's say I go over the knight, right? The one on the left. There's one of those gray flying guys that appears. So now he's above me during this time. He's above me, and I have no way of attacking him as he's above me. I can only attack him when he's to my side. Cool. He dodged my attack. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. A little safety. Not that it would matter in an actual attempt, because if I get hit, then I gotta reset anyway, but in practice, I could just make sure I don't die there. Shit. I saw it and I was like, I don't know. I was trying to avoid it. Yeah, I just have to be more mindful of that lava that appears from the ceiling. Damn. The edge of the screen is dangerous, because there was a potion that just barely missed me. Like a bird came and almost hit me with a potion. I just happened to move away. But he did definitely almost hit me with that. Wow, man, fuck you. Yo, what's up, Highwinds? How you doing, man? Thanks for the good luck. I'm doing pretty good. I'm making a lot of progress real quick with this game. Already got 9 levels down. I wouldn't say I'm completely consistent at them yet. Well, I'm consistent at the levels, but the bosses, I need a little bit more work with consistency training there. But I got 9 levels completed, and currently I'm working on the dream sequences, of which I have 1 completed. There are 2 more dream sequences to go. And then once I do that, it's just about doing the remaining few levels in the game. Once I get those done, I'll actually be done with the game as far as as far as individually completing everything no damage. But yeah, unfortunately, in order to practice the dream sequences, I need to play the level before when you first see the dream sequence. So I need to play through this level every single time I want to see the second dream sequence. I reacted to him this time. On the bright side, I do get plenty of practice for the levels. Too early. So this, I don't know, this second dream sequence is quite tricky, just because of all the, I don't know, the aerial enemies. It's mostly aerial enemies and 2 grounded knights. Now that boss is actually not that bad, it's just I'm messing up little things, but I'm not worried about doing that boss right at the moment. Fuck. I'm just worried about this part right here. Okay, I got rid of those. This part right here is, I don't know, this is what I'm trying to practice. But yeah, unfortunately, because I'm still learning this, you know, I practice a level a lot, right? And the boss, and then I get the level down, and I understand the boss, so I try and do it a few times. So I would do like Mole Knight a few times, right? Just to make sure I can do him, I can beat him no damage, and I understand the fight. And then I move on to the next level. But I gotta spend a lot of time with each level just to make sure I do it well. So then by the time I come back to this, it's kind of like, well, I'm not as consistent as I was when I was first learning it, because I was dedicating like all of my focus to it when I was learning it. But since then, I've just done a bunch of other levels, and I was focused a lot on them. So it's actually pretty convenient that I have to play the levels in order to even practice the dream sequences, because it just gives me more opportunities to practice the level. It's definitely not as glamorous as doing just an outright single segment attempt, but the process for learning this is pretty much identical to the process for learning any speedrun ever. Any speedrun you watch is gonna have a similar process of grinding and learning and testing, you know, experimenting different strats. And it's just gonna be very, very repetitive. But then the actual single segment is not gonna be as repetitive. Because by then you already know, hopefully you know what you're doing. What game do you play? Oh wow, he was just like right on me? Get out of here, dude. Wow, dude. That was like the fastest I've beaten him, but I took a hit because I couldn't see the freaking mound of dirt below me. Like I didn't see it at all. He just appeared under me. And the spot here he appears in is random, so yeah. There's nothing I could do. Oh, Zone of the Enders. Alright, cool. Okay. What's up, Chubfish? Shit, I was trying to get that gray guy. Damn. I have the idea though, because it when I dodged those first couple potions, I got to the right side and both knights were like together to my left. So I wasn't like pincered by them. Wow, fuck you, dude. No, they're not invulnerable. They're just dumb. The gimmick with those blue birds are they bounce on the edges of the screen. So as you progress through the screen, they'll just bounce. Wherever the edge of the screen is, they'll bounce. It's pretty much the exact same thing as those enemies from Zelda 2 that do the same thing. However, in the dream sequence, the screen never moves. It's just a single screen that just stays there. Which means the positions of those blue birds are going to be consistent every single time. Which is why I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about those gray guys above, I'm worried about the potions, and I'm worried about the knights. Those blue birds, I just want to avoid them. Yeah, they take a while to die too, so it's kind of a waste of time, and most of the time if I focus on them, I'm just losing position to like defeat other enemies quickly. And I don't want to waste time to get in a bad position because I'm focused on the blue birds. I'm only gonna like pogo them if I need to. If I need the height or the airtime for it. I kind of bullshitted the other one just now. Did you see that? They're supposed to bounce from the edge of the screen, but I kind of bullshitted him. I made him get stuck, and then he despawned. Dude, give me a break. For crying out loud. There we go. That was good. Well, it's definitely the safest spot because you don't want to be on the edges of the screen, because 2 enemies come from the edge of the screen. Those purple birds and the gray, whatever the fuck they are, I don't know. The things that try to eat you. So you don't want to be on the edge of the screen, and you don't want to be pinned in the corner by the knights. So ideally what I want to do is put the knights in the corner, so that I have all the fucking screen space in the middle to just maneuver, and yeah, that's what I want. In the meantime, we also need to improve our consistency on this guy. We need to try and take him a little bit more seriously. And I can just run into the lava, how about that? The thing is, moving in that way, let's just do that. I don't know, it just... It wasn't really that easy. Like, it looks easy, but... I don't know, you have to manipulate the knights fairly consistently, and the timing has to be good because the birds come at a fixed timing. Not to mention the gray enemies. You need to make sure you have a good position before they ever get close to you. Because once they get close to you, it's tough to get them off. Damn it. I couldn't move back because the fucking lava had fallen there. By the way, the lava spawns are random. Well, I mean, once the lava spawns, they're not random, but the initial lava spawn is random. I couldn't move forward because I would have jumped into the fireball, and I couldn't move backwards because the lava was right there, so what the fuck. Yeah, I was pinned. I couldn't do anything there. I actually don't want to get rid of this knight. I want to leave him there because otherwise two more knights will come. That was good. Alright. After one more successful attempt, I'm gonna move on, do the next few stages so that I can practice the third dream sequence, and then I'll focus on the tower levels. I got a reference for that now. Wow, dude, come on. Fuck off, dude. Like, come on. I know what I'm gonna start doing there. I'm gonna start jumping when he appears with those mounds. I'm just gonna jump just to make sure that he's not under me. And that way, at least I have the option of doing the pogo when he comes out. Shit. The fucking gray guys, dude, like... Those guys are the problem because they actively seek you. Everything else you can, like, bait, but you can't bait those guys. You just have to get rid of them. Like, if you bait them, then they get fast and attack you quickly. I did an extra attack. I wanted to see if I can, like, swipe twice and get rid of that guy. And then still pogo the bird, but apparently you don't have the time for it. That was my mistake. I messed up there. That hit, though, that second hit, I don't know what happened there. Because... I don't know. I don't know what happened there on that second hit. He died. And I got hit after he died? What the fuck? I don't like it. That was ugly. I survived it, but it was ugly. It didn't really seem like a reliable way to do that. Ishman. Welcome back. Ah, I jumped into it. I really wanted to just get the hit on it. I don't know. I still don't feel like I have like a consistent way of doing this. I mean, I've gotten it several times already, but it just doesn't seem reliable. Wow, dude. Give me a break. Give me a break, dude. I fucking hit that guy. Okay. I got the bounce on him, but on the next screen. Alright. I slid off the edge. Okay. I stopped moving, but I slid off the edge. I mean, that despawn method on the first dream sequence is really good. But, yeah, I doubt it works for the rest like that. There's probably something weird going on with the skeletons that appear on that first one that's causing the other ones to not appear. So yeah, I highly doubt I'm gonna get anything like that on these next two. Whatever, man. I just avoid him. By the way, Chubfish, did you get to see the last two that I did? The last two levels? Cause those are, well, I did Treasure Knight stage and Polar Knight, right? And Treasure Knight's, like, the stage itself is kind of blah in terms of how it looks. But the boss, it's pretty interesting, the strats for the boss. And then Polar Knight, he gave me some trouble to figure out, but he also has very interesting strats. I keep getting hit with, like, something. I keep getting hit with something. And it's just like a little tiny nuanced mistakes. Like I tried to hit that thing. Like the ones that flash different colors, if you hit him back, they'll damage him. So he'll die faster. And if he dies faster, that's good because there's less shit you have to avoid. Slow down, yes. There you go. There you go. That felt pretty clean. It felt like I was always in control there. I was aware of everything at once, and I had perfect manipulation on those jokers. I'll try it one more time. Or rather, I want one more successful attempt, and then I'll move on. Because I still got plenty of ground to cover.